What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video where we are finally going to be installing the keyless entry system on the Mark III. We fixed the vacuum pump, we fixed the leaks, everything works as it should. I'll show you again so we can all just see it together. Up, up, little turn, boom, everything goes down, and then two to the left. Just like that, works perfectly. And now finally, we can install the new old stock Votex keyless entry system on Miley. Now, all of this is pending that this still works because this is a new old stock item from the 90s. It's never been installed. Old electronics sometimes get finicky, but I have high hopes that this will work. Also, I have to wire it up properly via the instructions here, which one, I believe this one, is actually in English. So hopefully I can figure this out. I don't love wiring, but we have this one harness that goes from here to the actual vacuum pump, and we have literally two wires, this one and this one. So I don't like wiring, but there's two wires. I don't think I can mess this up. So once everything's installed, everything's done, the Mark III will function like a Mark IV. Key fob, locks go up, locks go down. I don't think the Mark III will like beep, but the lights I believe do flash. We'll see. Either way, we'll have a key fob, press a button for open, press a button to lock it, everything good to go. Now, I'm not saying having to actually put my key physically in the door and turn it to open the car or lock the car is a problem. I really don't mind it at all. But to have this with these really cool Votex fobs, why not? So essentially how this all works, you can see the factory vacuum pump right there. This is the main line from the car, the factory plug-in. We're gonna add this one between the factory pump and to this module here, which is the receiver. We have, I think this is the power, because that also plugs into the module right there. And these two look like they need to be pinned in to something, which I think is what this might be. We'll see somewhere here. Again, I don't love wiring, but there's only two wires, or three essentially, or three wires. We can figure it out. All right, so after going through reading the instructions, this actually seems pretty straightforward. I still don't know where this one goes just yet. I think this is power for this. I'm not quite sure, but looking inside of here, you can see these are all little switches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It shows you where to have them set for the comfort module. So we'll do 1, 2 up, 3 will come down, and then 4 will be up, so that'll be for there. This one will plug into the JO2, which is right here, and these two are if you want the blinkers, like I said, to flash when you lock and unlock the car. So these ones, looking at this diagram here, 8 and 12 is where you would wire these two in. You look on the back of this, the 8 and 12 spot are open. So you can plug this in, you can have this thing all work and have the car lock and unlock and nothing flash, or you can wire these two in into here as well. And when you lock the car, it'll flash twice. When you unlock it, it'll flash once. So either or, we can have that. This just goes in the back. The only thing I'm seeing that I'm missing, and just big oversight on my part, unless they're in here, but if they are, they're dead, key fob batteries. So this will take a key fob battery, which I might have one in the house somewhere, but aside from just having a battery for the fob, which is very easy to get, everything else looks very straightforward, which we love that. We love easy wiring when things work nicely. In the midst of all of this key fob stuff, I want to show y'all something completely unrelated. It's obviously Mark II. Even though I don't drive this car all the time, I start this car, start that car every single day, make sure they start running. But if you guys remember, the window on the passenger side, that one, always had that crazy just screech to it. I'll do a flashback right here. You can listen to it. Absolutely wonderful sound, always makes me laugh. But on today, when I roll her down, well, I'm doing a roll and my window's not doing a move. So, boys and girls, we have now lost another window regulator. I think the cable snapped. Thankfully, I can pull the window. I should be able to pull the window all the way up and close it back up. Not the end of the world, but yeah, she gone. I do have a parts car that has spare one, so not the end of the world, but that was kind of funny. Lost one on Miley, lost one on the Mark II. Anyone wondering about the Mark II? She still runs like an absolute champ. She stays covered up, kind of just chilling right now. I haven't done a lot with this car lately, but that'll change soon. And I still have plans to hopefully bring that car to Mark II May Day, May 4th this year. So hopefully that works out. And a little adventure with the Mark II. All right, we're gonna open up this. First time out since, I don't even know when this was made, 90 something. 90 something. Oh, camera. I'll be doing this right now, camera, stay. Ready for this? Bam. Kind of not dramatic, but there she is. Look at that, brand new. So cool. I love little nerdy stuff like this. Now the question is, will there be a battery inside of here? I doubt. And if there is, it's dead. All right, let's see what we got up in here. Oh, there is a battery in here. Look at that. Original from the 90s. I would be astonished if this worked. In the manual here it says these batteries normally last for 5 years. We're like right there. We're barely past that. Oh my god, dude, there's no way. Y'all see that? Now I believe that says it's dead, but like there's still some power. How did I do that? Like it's flashing. Oh, I popped everything out. Let's see. Oh, you can see that. I think these might be good. There's no way. There's no shot. Press the key fob and the LED will blink only once for a low battery, which is that's once. But honestly, this isn't wired in yet, so maybe, who knows? I can get a spare battery, not a big deal. But like if the original battery that came in this actually like worked at least one time, I would be mind blown. So that is our key fob there. We got this one and obviously span right there. Ready to go. If I light up fast, you can see better. Look at this. This one flashes, and this one flashes. Now again, that flashed twice. It said if it flashes once, it's a dead battery, but that would actually just flash twice. Oh, look at that. There might be a chance these actually work as is, and that would be hilarious. Now, I'm just curious to see, because I actually do have another Votex key fob. This one's a bit rougher shape. You can see this came out of a junkyard car a while back in Germany, but does it flash at all? No, this one doesn't flash at all. So there's hope. I'm not saying they're gonna work, but at least they're both flashing. There's hope. And to show you, new old stock Votex, that Votex, yeah. And again, this came out of a junkyard car from Germany, so more pieces I had just kept, but I thought it was cool that I found this. The actual kit in the car was all torn up and not really there, but I still want to snag this because it was kind of cool. But now you can go side by side what we got versus just years of abuse. And again, no flash at all. Flash. Oh, I think we're in business. All right, continued updates. We have our pump now exposed once again. We'll unplug it from here, and that's where this little harness will be in between. And then reading for how the blinker connections are actually supposed to work. Again, these two would go into position 8 and 12 on here, and then it just said run and connect. I'm assuming I have these little pin connectors here, and these two are pinned on this side, the white and black and the green and black, but the other side is just a wire. I'm assuming with these connectors, I just run these wires because they're not long enough to go like to the front of the car, but we'll pin them in over here, and one will go to this one will go to that one. I will pinch them, connect in, and then when you lock the car, the back ones will flash. I don't think the front one's gonna flash, but to have the back flash will be cool. So I believe that's how that goes. I assume this is power, my main signal that goes into that one, but I haven't found where it says and where this is supposed to go into, but we will get there. We're gonna get there. All right, so I've gone through all my instructions several times, and nowhere in any of these does it say exactly where these should splice to. It just says connect. I don't know where to connect to. And also for this one, nowhere in here does it say where this goes to. Again, I can see where it plugs into on here, which is right there on my thumb. That's where it goes. I'm assuming it's power, but I don't know where it's supposed to go to, which one it's supposed to splice into. I don't want to like fry this, burn the car down, so I don't know where it goes. I've been trying to search online and try and find anyone else who's had this kit and installed it, try to find some pictures of where they actually ran this stuff too. But in the midst of all that, looking at the back of this was printed in Italy in 10 of 95, and then the receipt on here, you can see when it was actually purchased, which is right there at the top of this side, I think it is. May 20th of 1996. Original receipt. Very, very cool. So this was made in 95. Somebody bought it in 96 of May, which is pretty cool. Yes, that's all cool information. Cool to see the date, but I don't know where this goes. So hopefully I can find someone online that does, and we're gonna make it work. Because I mean, this wasn't that important to have the lights flash, but the power for this, I need that. And again, I don't know quite where it's supposed to go. I don't love wiring. I'm not trying to put the wrong thing. Too much power, fry this, something dumb happens. So hopefully I can find something online that leads me to figure out how this all goes together. Okay, so I have some really good news. Essentially, I was overthinking this greatly. Now, I still have no idea what this one's for. Nothing in here says what this is for, where it goes. I have no idea. It can just be right there. But I went ahead and just tossed in our harness here. This is the main from the car, plugs into our little Y harness here, one side of the pump, one side of the module. And the entire time I was thinking I had to put an extra power source to this, but obviously with the main harness putting power to the pump, this just puts power to the module. There's no secondary power. It has power from the car. That's all good to go. And then I thought, let me grab my key fob here and just see what happens. And over here, if you look, car is currently unlocked. Press our little red button here. And just like that, the car is now locked. So again, I was overthinking this greatly. Think I had to have an extra power source. And again, I still don't know what this is for. No clue, but it works. And the craziest part is the batteries in this are from 1996 and somehow they are working. I don't know for how long. I don't know for how much range I got. I have no idea. But for the time being, this actually worked. 1996, new old stock, and the battery somehow still works. So yes, essentially, all you gotta do, you literally just plug in the harness and you're ready to go. I haven't wired in the blinkers yet back here, which you don't necessarily need them. It's just like an after if you want to flash or not, but it works. So easy. Literally no wiring. You just plug the harness in and you're ready to go. So simple. If you have it on your car, please let me know what this is for. I don't think I need it. I have no idea what this is for, or this is, I have no clue, but that's there. This still works, which is sick. You know what thought that just crossed my mind? I think this is an antenna and not like a power wire. That would make a lot more sense based off like the actual coating on this and how the backside over here is just capped off. I'm pretty positive now that this is like an antenna, which would make way more sense. So more likely you plug this into there and I run it somewhere in the car pipe there just to have more range for the key fob. So right now I don't know how far away I can be with this to actually work. If I stand like up here, will you still go? No, I think I need to be really closer right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug that in, run the wire up to like, I don't know, middle of the car or wherever. I'm not even sure where it's supposed to go. Again, nothing tells me where it's supposed to go. I just think it's a antenna and we will test that now. Okay, check it out. We have our suspected antenna. I'm just gonna carry it this way for right now. I'm just kind of out of the car. Up to like just here, as you can see, I'm trying to do this one-handed. I'm gonna press the red button if I can. Like so. Okay, well, it's there. It works. It's an antenna. Yay. Not gonna lie, I'm so excited this worked out. And it worked out so much easier than I thought. I had to do no wiring. Well, until I spliced those in, but like, it worked. And the coolest part, the batteries. Well, I mean, the whole entire kit, it's new old stock, it's Votex. It's all very, very cool. But the fact that my batteries work blows my mind. So again, antennas now ran. Thing over here, watch. So locks are up, press it once, locks go down, and then you double click the blue one. You double click the blue one. Thank you. Locks go up. We now have a keyless entry on Miley, and it's just, that's so cool. So the last thing I want to do is actually get the rear flashers to work. When I unlock the car, they flash. When I lock the car, they flash again. The only problem is, same with the antenna, nothing in here tells me where to actually connect them. Now on this one, it does say which one to plug the pins into. When you look at it, it just says insert black white wire into position 12, did that. Insert black green wire in position 8, did that as well. Route the harness towards the blinkers, white black left, green black on the right, and connect. And connect where? Am I thinking too much about this? I know I have these connectors to do the little splice thing. I just don't know which wire it is. So, a little internet searching, we'll figure it out, we'll make it work. And then maybe I'm just dumb. I could be very, very dumb. I don't love wiring, but It doesn't really say where, it just says and connect. I know it's to the blinkers, but like, I don't know which wire that is. I don't know which color that is. I have no idea. So we're gonna figure it out. So I'm not saying I'm a wiring genius, but every now and then, with very small wiring jobs, I figure it out. And again, with no instructions, and I tried on the internet, no one had a write-up on how the wires for this should go, and in the end, I figured it out. So if you look, lights flash. So 2 flashes on lock, and then it'll do 1 flash on unlock. So that's what I did. Very, very simple, very straightforward. So these aren't fully ran just yet, but I want to make sure I had it right before I did all the cutting and tucking away. Back over here, so out of all the plugs on your taillights on a Mark III Jetta, there's 1 plug here, 1 plug there, and there's 1 plug on this. Well, sorry, there's 2 on this one. There's that one and that one. But out of all the plugs, only this main one right here has a black and white wire and a black and green wire. So I just matched up what the kit gave me to what the factory already had. And again, I didn't even like spice them in yet. I just simply push this into the same pin to make contact and to see if it works. So this is pin number 6, which is the black and white one, and then pin number 4, which is the black and green one. That's all you need. So now that I know this is where those go, I'll actually go through and actually splice them together properly, make a connection, and then everything will be good to go. But figure it out. Again, with half of the instructions, not too bad. Point everything cleaned up, buttoned up, put away, trump's looking nice and fresh. We can do our final little test here. So currently the doors should all be open. Boom, boom. Now we can go through. We will hit the red button on our fancy fob here. I should have 2 flashes from the lights. 1 and 2, boom. We have locked and locked. And then when you press on the blue one twice, you'll get a single flash. Everything will open. Life's good. Our new old stock Votex kit from 96, well 95, but bought new in 96 with original batteries. Somehow everything works. I love it. I also didn't check the front. I think the front 2 lights should also flash. It's nice and darker here so we'll be able to see. Oh, the front flashes too. Just makes me happy. Little nerdy stuff like this I love it. And the fact that like it works, and had a little bit of fun going through chasing down the broken pump and the broken T-fitting. Whatever, it's all good, we made it happen, and now we got something very, very cool on Miley. So if you have a Votex keyless entry kit, you haven't installed yet, or if you come across one and want to install it in your car, honestly, it is like stupid easy. Plug in the factory harness. There's no wiring unless you want to add the flashers, but like stupid easy. I overthought the entire process, but it couldn't have been easier. The only thing that would be in your way is if your actual factory central locking has a leak like mine did, or a broken pump, one of those 2 things, but actually installing this portion of it, stupid easy. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.